How much of that conversation was on the stream? Or heard anything? My dad is doing okay. My dada is doing okay. But I'm gonna just do a Twitch stream today. And tomorrow I'll do some Fortnite. I swear, guys, I will. I've been just doing a lot of, recording for YouTube and just putting YouTube videos up. Just because my dad is a little, with all the rain going on right now. But I'm gonna stream for a little bit. I'm judging by how bad the quality is, I might have to refilm it. But I'll play for a little bit, guys. Maybe like an hour and a half. And I'll go offline and record the rest.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Look at this. This dude has multiple personalities and shit. And he's driving. I'm playing some of my old games. This is called Twin Mirror, I think. I played a whole game off stream. I just pulled 6 hours. I should have just done it on stream, but I was afraid the quality and the vibration that really hurt. I had that on my do not rest things on your chest.
Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I look down in disbelief.
No. Hold on. I can't. This is really uncomfortable. I placed it on my lap now. Controls. Oh, thank God. Look, I promise one thing. As a developer, I'll keep mine off all the time. Swear to God. I hope that's off.
There's a radio station playing along in my ear.
Look, I'm surprised though. I'm in a basement. I know I shouldn't keep talking about this. And I'm getting close to 300 megabits per second speed. And there's no windows in my room. My router and modem combo thing is like right there.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here. Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town. Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
Oh. Oh. No littering.
Always one for decisions.
You got it, guys?
Somewhere
if you get that urge, eating on the go and stuff, if you're a New Yorker, walking down the street, trying to eat while you make it to work on time. I've never been there, but I'm sure it's a thing.
Sam.
Just remember, don't litter, alright? The cops are everywhere. And don't follow a crowd just because they're crossing the street. Apparently you'll be the one that's noticed when you're...
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
So, don't go against the light. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's the whole town. What? Oh, God. I had the weirdest thing happen today.
My home
On my YouTube recommended.
It felt more imposing than my
after
nightmares.
you do like 6 hours of recording for
I remember
YouTube,
spending
then you
entire
clearly
summers on the
just
banks
decide to go to
fishing with
YouTube
Nick.
to upload it all. And I was sitting there and I'm like, what's
Strange
on
to
my
dig a
recommended? Let's
basswood
just
without
see.
its mine.
And I wasn't on stream, so I
My
didn't catch.
hometown.
I did record
It
it.
felt more imposing
Right
than my
next to each
nightmares.
other, and my recommended was a
I
half-naked
remember
guy,
spending entire summers
and
on the
then
banks
right next
fishing
to it
with
was a
Nick.
thing called the Bible. And I'm
I
sitting there
remember
like,
spending
huh?
entire summers on the banks fishing with
I
Nick.
can't make this shit up too. I recorded it just, like as proof.
Strange to dig
I
a
haven't
basswood
decided
without
like
its
if it's
mine.
appropriate to post ever,
My hometown.
but I'm just
It
like,
felt more
what the
imposing
hell?
than my nightmares. I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
That reaction thing will probably never be seen. This is all I need to do. I can't see the cemetery.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given
Oh
how I left things.
God. I don't know. I had that fish sandwich earlier. I don't know. It's like it's
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
a gamble. Am I supposed to be meeting someone? Does he have anyone?
I don't think these tables have seen any children recently. At least I hope not.
I found out he had more friends than me or something. Like you're sitting there relaxed. You're like, oh look at that dude though. He's alone. And then like 12 people come. You're like, oh, all right. That's never actually happened to me. I've never been sitting alone. I tried to sit alone. It does not work for me.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal. Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it. There seems to be something here. Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here. I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day. Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Okay, so this is like his mind, I think. I remember speculating before this game came out. I was like sitting around like, ooh, okay, this trailer and what is it gonna be? And this is like my third time playing this, but I wait.
Not even me.
Because now I don't even remember it. Remember, he has like another personality. I think this is like him sorting through his past memories and stuff. Understanding why he has another personality. It's actually really interesting, but... Wait, did I miss any? What is that? I'm gonna take this slow, because I wanna see like the little... And
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out.
I'm not freaking out.
Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
Oh wait. Yes, okay.
And yet I stopped
A
taking his
godfather or
calls.
someone, got it.
He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
What's with the math calculation? X equal Vx plus equals 8. Isn't H height usually? That's V what plus minus G. Optimal shot angles? Oh. Oh, I think that's just a... Okay. Fast forward rail accident. Damage track led to derailing. Oh, these things you can just read. Like, it's giving you a brief history. Oh, memory. Okay, I think that's the first one.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a
Oh,
lot
no,
of
that's his
human interest
girlfriend.
pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to
Don't
write?
judge me, I thought it was a little kid.
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others, even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
I played this game twice before. I just realized when he's in his mind, I wonder if the other personality is out. Because I didn't put that together. Like, I love replaying games because my idiot mind skips something and then... Well, I want to check the quality of stream on my phone. Good. Is it? Well, I want to check the quality of stream. There's a little... How good? How good? How bad? Laggy? Not laggy? Oh, it's holding up. It's holding up really, really well. Thank you. See if you get the right speeds. Okay, closing all my tabs. Alright, we're good to go. I'm gonna play it probably for only like hour and a half-ish, 2 hours.
On the bright side,
wait,
Nick's not
actually,
alive for me. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Thought I was gonna have to do something. Let me check.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal. Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Why are they called flying squirrels? Do they have like little... Oh, it shows what they're all...
Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here. Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Giving up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone. Lost the signal.
God,
Something
someone help
never
me today.
change.
Don't judge me. Oh, it's still hot.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You'd gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Jump, that's not fair.
You left.
it was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug, but sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, Have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, what?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you aren't. Well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board.
You always
That's what
did know
people
how to
do,
start a
right?
ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
So, I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us, join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years, my best reporter. What do you even say about it?
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days, they just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah.
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll, keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee. Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well. It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore. He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Now, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and
Jones never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. Look at us. Those two were a great team. Bug was so small back then. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. He was more her best friend than a dad.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Well, Dennis, I won the bet I had with myself that you'd be an asshole right off the bat.
That was a safe bet.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can, but it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
As time draws near, my dearest dear,
Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. Charging my Bluetooth headset. I got the urge. And I really don't need a controller because I think it's just gonna be. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I won't need a controller for this.
I wish that you were staying here.
Holy heck. I feel like a car just drove in the house and I realized I'm under the garage. Ever been in a basement? You gotta wonder if the doors ever cross anyone's head that one day you're gonna wake up and there's gonna be a car on top of you.
I thought it was
Just me?
4,000.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this.
What?
Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone,
Why
everyone
did
in
he
town
just say
hates
dead,
you.
burned people?
I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job
I need to allow
destroy.
this. Try
You're
not
not
to,
the
like,
cause of all
blast
my
it.
problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me.
Why does she look like a
So,
psychopath?
I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Oh. See a therapist. Thinking therapist or school teacher. What do you guys think?
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
It's a light down there. Finally told. We knew it. I told you guys I would.
Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
It's not your fault. There's a lot of people that don't want me here, including myself,
People around here have short tempers,
and long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, throw away. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
With
It's the guy who got the mind closed.
I can't believe you showed up.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He got married young and had a kid. Then broke up and dated my ex. And they were happy. In love. Anna clearly cared about him a lot.
Oh, my boy. You can't compare lives. Just like you can't compare pain. They just simply are. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Kathy seems haunted. Spread overly thin, and I saw Joan storming off. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
How many freaking glasses?
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit. I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602, beer doesn't solve any of this. You're back out in the world, feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises. Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up. Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small
jackhammer in my left temple. At least it won't take me long to get my things. Already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Uh-oh. It's just that.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Wait. That's here really accurate now. What's this thing? Uh-oh. So they don't know what happened. Oh, I've got to push it.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Finally.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear. You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Alright. I don't get it. What am I supposed to be looking at? Oh, listen.
You're far away. Don't move. Just go. Or as fast as I
Okay.
can. Hide.
Listen.
It's never happened. Going on.
I'm gonna have to face it eventually. Is this to face it?
If I run, you face what happened.
Yeah.
Answers.
Be disturbing. Let's do it.
Answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
I mean, the safe bet would be like, because he's psychotic, he has second personality. You probably just hide it and never want to know. But holy shit, it's him.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
I thought he was the
I need to know what
psycho one
happened
though. Why
last
does he
night.
seem so
The
normal?
last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
Was this hair always that color? Wait a minute. I'll be safe. I'll be careful. I know how to blend in. I don't know if it will
There's
be.
too many questions about last night.
So
All
that
the
dude killed
obvious
someone?
answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Uh-oh. Sam went a little... What am I doing? Did I just break and enter? What is it? What are you thinking? Okay, he's
The
here
more
too.
things change, the more they stay the same.
Was he here this much?
Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter. I remember seeing this before. A long time ago. I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt. Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Wait, I had to put it together? This never goes good. Okay, so I drank. Ow. Nothing happened before I drank. I think I would remember. I was sober before I drank. What, Dad?
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick. What knocked this clock off the pillar? These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night. Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence. Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all. They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through. At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened.
Oh, this place looking messed up. Alright, so we started at the bar.
My memory ends here, but there's 2 glasses. Who was here with me?
Here's the weird part. There was no fight. I remember he just left. But who came around? video subtitle. How to play. Got me hints so he just played here. So well, how do I answer the question if they won't let me? Did I hit the bug again? Why is everything great? What is this? What happened? What the verify files again?